This is a time where you're going to have to remember who you are, almost like on a moment by moment, on a moment by moment, second by second basis. It's There's this energy that is like pushing. It's like the old way of doing things, that you do everything, is dying, and you refuse to do things that way anymore, right? This is like masculine versus feminine, or like toxic masculine but inside, versus the divine feminine who trusts with her whole heart and soul, that who has faith and trust above everything else. The mind wants to convince you and coax you to worry and stress and analyze, and then out of those analyzations or assumptions and worries and stress, operate from that place and space. And the divine feminine is saying, no, we're not doing things like that. And this energy for the past like 3 days has been a war between the two, and it's been like a pushback, and you have to almost like, I keep hearing like asserting your dominance. And yesterday, for like, I tried to post a video, but it wasn't coming out right. It's this, we're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. It's like this energy like, no, I've learned too much to fall back into old patterns. I'm not going to worry or stress or come out of my present moment. Like, energy. And you have to remember with every single step who you are during this time. This is how the energy is literally making you feel. Like, it's not anything like physical or tangible. It's energy. You can feel it. It's like dark energy, and it's like pressing against, like, you need to do things this way. When, where, why? Right, because you're in an abundant new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Because, you know, thieves don't break into empty houses. The enemy is not nipping at your heels or pressing up against the collective, because the collective is doing something huge right now. Like, coming together, but in an energetic sense, to do good, like genuine, true good in this world. And it's like almost like I just heard reboot, restart, a knowing of the worthy and deservingness that this collective deserves to truly step into this abundant new beginning. And the enemy is like, sees that, and it's like a kickback or a pushback from that dark energy. The Five of Swords. This is a look. She is quite literally taking this energy, this moon, and using it to, this is giving like massive betrayal vibes, even though this is the Five of Swords, which is like mental conflict. So in the mind, it's trying to bring back things, potential betrayals even for some of you all, that you've already moved through and worked past. Like, you know that you've done all of the healing, and you come to a place of at least peace around your past betrayals. So the fact that this energy is still trying to use energy you've already healed from against you, like in the mind, and try to bring all that back up, and you're like, this doesn't make sense, because the healing, of course, we're never done healing. Okay, but for the amount of healing you've done around painful endings, betrayals, conflicts, and for it to be coming in the mind like this, you can tell that that's just like a last-ditch effort is what it feels like. It's like a last-ditch effort. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse, to resurface all the disharmony and disconnections, and you're like, we've worked through so much of this for this to be coming up like this. Right? It's like a last-ditch effort, because the enemy sees you stepping into that abundant new beginning and wants to create this cloud of confusion around you, like you haven't progressed in the ways that you have. It's like a form of manipulation, but energetic manipulation. And you're like, no, I've progressed more than this for you to be making me feel this way, so that you work and you slave, you operate out of survival or masculine. Like, well, I have to just like freaking keep going even though I'm feeling this way. I have to operate out of, I have to continue to work even though there's this cloud of doom over my head. No, you have permission to do the things that you need to do with ease and enjoyment, and instead of a cloud, a sunball over you. right? And lightheartedness and happiness. But this energy is trying to convince you that you gotta be Eeyore, and you gotta carry this cloud of doom around you as you're putting energy and effort into whatever it is that you're working, like working out of adversity, working out of struggle. No, you don't. You can work out of enjoyment and ease and happiness and bliss and peace. And my kiddo's got one of them wrapping paper. Yeah, with every ending comes a new beginning, and this new beginning is what I'm being pulled to. All the flowers, okay? All the flowers, all right? New life that you're stepping into and breathing into it, but you have to almost like be assertive within how you're breathing life into your new life, your mentality. The healing version of you does not align with that way of doing things. There's the Lovers in reverse again. It doesn't promote more disharmony and disconnection. No, it's more of like, we're gonna do better if we work together type energy, right? We're gonna do better if we work together energy, not like, what is it? United we stand, divided we fall, right? Like, it's this energy. But even in your interpersonal lives, okay, if there is disharmonies in your interpersonal lives, whether that be relationships, friendships, family members, why are we doing things this way? Couldn't we get a lot more done with communication and collaboration? Or are we just going to continue to do things this way? And this goes for like a collective, like on a collective scale as well. Are we going to continue to do things as a collective this way, with more division and separation than like actually trying to heal our wounds and start understanding each other deeper? But if the other parties are not willing to do that, you have to do what's best for you. But it's like this is what we are possible. Like, if everybody can actually do their healing work and come to a place of accountability, but there's just some people that can't, right? But we could manifest this huge energy ball. We're stronger together. And this has been a message that I've been getting for like months now. And it's reminding me of something that I sent to a couple of my friends. There was these two hawks on top of a freaking light pole, and they were like fighting each other, but they were at the top of a light pole, right? Like, we could do better together. We could do better together instead of like picking each other apart, fighting for the top spot, whether in this country or in your life. Like, that's ridiculous. Anyways, I was trying to tell you all before I got ADHD'd out. My kiddo was blowing on one of the paper, wrapping paper roll things, right? Like judgment, like judgment, like it is collectively like judgment. It is like sources blowing their trumpets on all the things, all the betrayals in your life, and all the betrayals that are happening on a massive level, like a collective, like global level. Like, that's enough. We want to do things in a better, more healthy way, because the way that things have been, it's not working. It's allowing the enemy to win. I love you.